Alrighty, it looks like YouTube's up, and there's my voice on Twitch, so we're good to go on that front as well. Okay, okie dokie. Oh shoot, did I accidentally switched scenes? All right, we're back. It's back. It's back. We're fine. Alrighty. It is in stars and time. That's very funny to say, in stars and time. But, yeah, we are back with this game. It's been about a week. Oh my god. I keep switching scenes accidentally. What the frick? Alright, here we go. Whee! Now we're on the right scene. Now I can spaz out with RPG Maker controls. Whee! Whee! Okay. That aside. Yes, we are back with another Stars and Time stream. We're back on Favorite Tree Friday. Oh, I need to add that to the tags as well. We gotta add that to Favorite Tree. We got Favorite Tree Friday. Tags have been updated. All right. Yes, I'm excited to be back with this game. It's been a blast so far. And I'm sure it will continue to be so. Yes, okay. Just adding Favorite Tree Friday into my stream tags document so for easier copying later on. But yeah, as I was saying, excited for tonight. We're gonna have a nice, chill, fun in Stars and Time stream. Should be a blast. Should be a hoot, a holla. Last time, oh my god, how do I keep doing this? How do I keep scene switching on OBS? Last time we mostly cleared out, what was that? Floor 1, I think, which we're at floor 2 now, maybe? Load. We are okay. Well, oh yeah, floor 2. There it is. Yes, very exciting to keep going with this. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think I figured sort of the when we can get past more than a single floor of this stream. All right, listen here, CD. I'm having too much fun pressing Z in every conceivable location, so don't get your hopes up. I think I think the way that the core gameplay loop is sort of unfolding makes sense to me right now, but I'm kind of curious to see how the act structure works at this point. Cuz like, yeah, what's the big, I'm assuming there's some major story events that mark the transition between acts, but I'm not quite sure how those will look, what form those will take. So, I guess we'll find out. But that's all for speculation. Mostly ready to just see what the game has to offer. I didn't think there were any other than, okay, so after we got through the conversation with Loop and we just figured all that stuff out, I didn't feel like there were a ton of big, like, huge story moments. It was mostly just figuring out the dungeon crawling, getting introduced to new mechanics and stuff like that. So I wonder if it's going to be mostly that this stream, or if we'll get to some more heavy lore or story reveals. Who knows? Only one way to find out, and that's to play the game. And to that end, I shall go ahead and run through announcements real quick, and then we can get started. First and foremost, I think it is probably unlikely I will be able to put out a short this week. I know it'll be 2 weeks in a row without them, but I'm going into a fairly busy week next week, so I'm very much hoping to spend some time like getting ahead. That way, that's a little less intense. We'll see how that goes though. As an extension of that, if I do end up having to drop a stream or two next week, just understand that that's why. I've got a fairly busy, intensive week ahead of me, so I will announce it ahead of time if it needs to happen, but I will do my best not to have to cancel. With all that in mind, here is the tentative stream schedule for next week. It will be Persona 3 on Sunday, as per usual. I think we're still hoping to do D&D on Monday, but no promises on that one. As I said, we're working on some upgrades and some other prep stuff for D&D right now, so just bear with us for a little bit longer while we get all that sorted out. Then Tuesday should be... I really am aiming to get Celeste on Tuesdays this week. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. The goal is to get it onto Tuesday, though. If it doesn't happen, I'll send out an announcement and we'll try and reschedule, but I'm really hoping I'll be able to get it on Tuesdays. And then In Stars in Time, I think I'm going to try and keep it on Fridays right now. So that's the plan right now, is In Stars in Time on Friday. And then should be no change to Persona 3 next weekend. So that's the tentative goal, plan, whatever thing for now. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's about everything I had that needed to be said, though. A P3R stream this Sunday. Yes. Did I say that wrong? There's one this Sunday and there's one next Sunday. I will just assume they're going to be on a Sunday. That it will. You did? Okay. Just assume it will be Sundays. It pretty much will stay that way. Unless I will let you all know ahead of time if I need to change that. So don't worry about it too much. It should just be Sundays. The classic Persona Sunday. Persona Sunday sounds like a dessert, bro. What would that even look like? Persona Sunday. It sounded like a dessert in my head, but now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't the foggiest idea what you'd even put on a Persona Sunday. It's all too abstract. And not very food related. But with all that out of the way, I think it is time for us to actually start playing the game. Get it started before 10 minutes in for once. So let's see. Let's talk with the party real quick.
That's stupid. We can't be friends. That'd be like being friends with your mom or your sister.
So then...
Which one's Odile? Actually, Odile's more like a grandma, isn't she? And you definitely can't be friends with your grandma.
Is that how it works? Do you know if we're entering Memento soon? Good chance it'll be next stream, CD. Good chance it'll be next stream. But I can't guarantee that. I don't know. We've made it through a bunch of the story stuff, so we'll probably run through a bunch of social link stuff early in the stream, and then we might make it to Tartarus by later. I hope I didn't make Bonnie upset earlier. You both look Bonnie's way. Bonnie is stuffing their cheeks happily.
Never mind.
Hey, Sif. Let me guess. You're still hungry? I can see it on your face. Want half a cookie? Isabeau waves his last cookie at you. Yes.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Let's try that again, and this time you say, yes, please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny, Buff Isabeau. I ask again, would you like half of this cookie?
Yes, please, Mr. Amazing Wonderful. I skipped the line. Mr. Amazing Wonderful, what did it say? Something Buff Isabeau. Could do my chronology then, but I also have a longish shit day. Oh, wow. Damn. That does sound rough.
Here you go. Isabeau gave you half of his cookie. Chomp.
Thank you?
No problem.
I hope everyone is alright. The people in the house? Yes. Well, they're most likely all frozen in time, aren't they? We haven't seen anyone yet, but maybe someone survived. Maybe the head housemaid managed to. Tell me a joke, Siffrin, please, to get my mind off things.
Oh, where is this going?
I had a meeting with a plum today. A plum? Like the fruit? Yes, that meeting was... Oh, let me guess. Was it a very fruitful meeting? Oh no, was that it? Sorry for stealing your joke.
This is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Who are you, if you are not the funny jokes pun person? I will be going to a corner to cry. My thoughts are filled with rage and sadness. My joke has been stolen. I'm no longer funny jokes pun man. Whatever shall I do? My identity, the core of who I am as a person, has been robbed. Alright, let's keep going. Are you ready?
Ready.
Alright, let's go. Oh. A pillow. A pillow with a switch? That sure is a pillow. Are you sure it doesn't have a switch?
Alright, well, up we go.
Oh, I gotta remember not to walk right into those things. Okay, so there's another door up there. We should go figure out what key... Oh, shit. I was not expecting it to look this way. That looks very skizzers. Did you say anxiety? What? So it's skizzers, we need rock, which means craft. Turn it up, Isabel? Clown. Smash. It's a trap. You gotta run? Oh, is it like a balloon? Oh shit. I pressed left too early. The fuck is that? So it uses paper, which means I guess we try skizzers? Oh, I didn't expect you to know how to leave a battle. I kept doing it on accident last stream. Alright, that's weak. Nice. Crap. Jolly round Rhonda. It's a bomb that just destroys her health. Alright, thanks. I appreciate that, because I would not have wanted to deal with that. At least I got Boba with it. Not me, I'm too cleaver by half. What the frick. Come on! And then we... Skippers. Yay! You breathe in and out. 300 EXP received. Whee! Oh, what the fuck? You can feel someone in the distance.
There's someone over there. Someone? Please, let's go.
Oh. Ah! Who's that? Someone from the house?
They've been frozen by the king's curse. That's another house maiden. She often helped me with chores. I can't believe she's...
What was she like? Tell us a bit about her.
Oh, she started working at the house before me, so she often had to teach me how to do basic things. Huh?
Like what?
Like how to cut veggies without cutting my fingers too.
Bro, this... I was realizing this, but when I was drafting up the stream description and such, but this game has some interesting parallels to ReZero, like to the point where I wonder if there was perhaps a little bit of inspiration. And the reason I bring this up in specifically this scene, for those who don't know, ReZero is a time looping anime. In one of the early arcs of ReZero, the main character, who has never done like normal chores in his life, has to sort of learn how to cook. And so as the loops progress, he gets better and better at cutting veggies without cutting himself. And so like this line of dialogue reminded me of that. It is interesting. I don't know if there was actually any ReZero influence on this game, but it is just kind of a funny parallel. I know the context is different because Mirabelle is just someone who worked at the house, and in the anime, that scene happened to the person who was time looping specifically. But regardless, it is an interesting parallel.
Belle! I know how to do it now. You go, meow meow, cat's paw, can't cut my fingers, nya.
I can't believe the game got me to say that.
Meow meow, cat's paw, can't cut my fingers, nya.
That is kind of how you do it. It's the knuckle technique. I do think the other important thing with like that's a very good like safeguard against anything, but also with practice you do just get a better sense of like where your hand is in relation to where the knife is, if that makes sense. Not that you should stop doing the safer technique as you get better. It's just like you're less likely to run into issues to begin with because you've just gotten a better sense of where the knife goes with relation to the rest of your body. Cute!
What?
Cute?
It's cute, right? That's how I remember. She taught me how to do it. And she always helped me bandage my hands after I hurt myself. Shaking her head, telling me to be more careful next time. She was such a nice person. She never hurt anyone. The king... Why would the king do this? And I can't even do anything to save her. She's been under the curse for too long. I can't reverse it. I'm so...
Mirabelle.
The king is powering the curse, so if we manage to beat him, everyone should go back to normal. But every new flaw, the sadnesses are getting stronger. At some point, we might end up being frozen in time ourselves. If that happens... I don't have the power to save anyone from being frozen yet, but I'm close. I'm close to getting it, I swear.
Sounds like you should fight some sadnesses and get some experience to make sure Mirabelle can protect you during battle.
Hey, Stardust! Just like your researchers said, sadnesses are getting stronger. Some of them have the power. Some of them has the same power as the king, the power to freeze you in time. Your housemaiden is immune to such attacks, but if you're frozen in time, you won't be able to act. If everyone is frozen in time and your housemaiden is out cold, you lose. So if someone is frozen, make sure to use her lovely moving cure skill, okay? Okay, bye! But when she learns the skill, of course, make sure to love her up a bit, huh?
Oh my god. Well, it's always like, this is most voice acting I've ever done in a stream. Like, I've never, like, done the full voice cast myself in one of these playthroughs. Like, it's either like Persona, where enough of the game is voice acted that I feel like I don't really need to bother with the parts that aren't. Or it was like before I was really comfortable with doing voice parts on stream, like Perfect Date. And then like when we would do it with Empires and with Empires stuff, like that was I had like we were constantly maybe 10% of those streams were actually any one person voice acting. It's like 50% actually making progress, 50% tangents, and then it was like 10% of the time you were actually doing any voice acting. A housemaiden, frozen in time. She looks scared. Oh, that's sad. Anything on this side? Oh, with sadness. Cutscenes like this were good for inspecting. Maybe try skipping it for a bit, see how it feels. Oh shit, it's this thing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I do just the voice that I do when I'm inspecting though isn't a very difficult voice. Like a broken pillow. That one's not hard at all to do. Some of the other ones require a little bit more work. Like that's I picked that one for those things. A, because it sounded funny, and B, because I knew it was somewhat easier to do. But maybe you're right. Maybe with like actual party interactions with inspecting objects. Okay, I think I know what you mean. So we are a Skizzers type, which means it just attacked us with rock. So I think if we do turn it up, Isabeau can then submerge. Bonk. That was not it. Interesting. It did... Wait, hold on. Am I being silly? It did rock damage to us. Maybe it's paper damage we need to do? Yeah, it was paper damage. Okay. Sometimes I forget that the type that the enemy uses is usually its own type. And I need to be attacking it with the thing that... With the thing... One more row down the triangle. Oh. That person looks a little bit frozen. Someone frozen in time.
Oh, that's one of the house's cooks. She was in the gardening class with me. She was taking the class to learn how to grow tasty vegetables. She often made soup with the veggies she made. Once, she said she needed some help breaking apart a turnip she grew to make it into soup. So we told her to bring it to class and we'd all help her. In next class, she brought the biggest turnip I'd ever seen. She had trouble even fitting it through the door. Spent the entire class trying to cut it. It was that big.
How was the turnip?
Oh, it tasted awful. But said she's a really good But since she's a cook and really particular about taste, we had to act as if it were delicious. Thank change, I was taking an acting class too.
That's fair enough, CD, but I feel like when we're talking about, like, people who are frozen, it makes sense to keep voice acting. Like, maybe when we're just, like, this, who cares, but... I got gardening skizzers. This plant looks like it's dying. It looks all pathetic. Very sad. Very mistreated. Wait, this is the kind of stuff I said I wouldn't do. Who would do this?
It's mine. I was taking a gardening class before the king attacked.
Oops. Crab!
Crab!
That sprite was so funny. That sprite was actually so fucking funny. The horror in Bonnie's eyes. The Kirby sprite. Yo, that's crazy. No. What the hell? I don't know why it said that. Alright, cool. Because it was true. I mean, yeah, that's totally fair. Oh, shit. Turn it up. Oh, turn it up. Craft. Smash. Fuck, I did it again. I literally did it a second time. God, I'm dumb as rock sometimes. Like, literally the same thing, the same mistake I made last time. Oh my god, I cannot express how much mental effort it takes not to run directly into these fuckers. Like it's actually a problem. I got jump scared by the dialogue.
Wait! Sorry, Siffrin. It's just over there. That's the head housemaiden's office.
The head housemaiden, huh? Someone like her definitely has some good stuff, right? Like keys. Like snacks.
Like information.
Well, let's go then. You follow along. You get dragged into this fucking office or some shit, I don't know. Papers. You take one at random. It's a lovely, cheesy, mushy love letter from someone named Claude. Okay. Go Claude, I guess. Various boring subjects. Haha, got him. Why do you even call the king the king? Oh God isn't a monarchy. Isn't king just a title he chose?
Yes, but he chose it. Calling him something else would be rude.
Yeah, that's just basic manners. Oh God is so weird. I love saying that intermittently. So far, not much in here. Is there like a secret somewhere? A desk.
So this is the office of the head housemaiden at the House of Dormont. She's wonderful. She manages the house and makes sure everyone's happy and fulfilled. She organizes a lot of events too. She's also a great crafter. She always creates wonderful items that make everyone's lives easier. She taught me so much. Most of the craft skills I know I learned from her.
She was the one, wasn't she? The one who was supposed to...
Yes, she's the one who was supposed to defeat the king. But the king was too strong and attacked out of nowhere, and now I don't know what happened to her. When I fled the house, the king might have already...
Don't worry, Mira. If she's that strong, I'm sure we'll find her safe and sound eventually.
Yeah! Positive. I have to stay positive.
The drawer was full of notes and boring administrative papers. No key. But why is it shining then? You should look elsewhere. Wait, the fuck? Why was it? Why was it shining? And why is it... What? Huh? 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 Fuck, you mean it'd be rude to sit down? Come on. It was probably just a visual... You're not fooling me, CD. The game itself referenced the fact that the childish drawings of a tall, bright woman. Is that bright? Bright. It's a pillow. How about this pillow? That sure is a pillow. Shit! Change ornament. Change ornament. Is there like a puzzle to this room that I gotta go find a solution for elsewhere? Is this real Outer Wilds hours? A spreadsheet! Now you're speaking in my language! There's 2 columns. One's filled with names, while the other only has 202. The first full column is titled Save God. The second, near empty column is titled Other. There's no more? That's it? Okay. I gotta wait entire acts for that to be relevant. Ah! It's Outer Wilds all over again. I really am not seeing anything in this room, and I'm pretty sure I've pressed Z on every goddamn object, so... Oh, I want to read the boring administrative papers. What do you mean there's nothing important in there? And there's gotta be something important in there. There gotta be something... Alright, I think we've explored this room. I really thought there would be something in here. Other than random cryptic hints for 3 acts later. Alright. Apparently the instant gratification monkey is not... Oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck? There was nothing important in there, right? This is fine. What a waste of time. At least we didn't get squashed, though. Speak for yourself. Sorry. Traumatic memories from a previous loop. They just take over me sometimes. Protects? Oh, that's so much. Oh, shit. Fucking... fuck. So Siffrin, my dumbass forgot to heal, and Siffrin's looking a little rough. Siffrin's looking a little bit rough. A little rough around the edges. I think Siffrin might need to heal themselves. Like, I'm actually not gonna lie. Sour tonic, I think. That'll do the trick for now. Fuck you! No, actually, fuck you! Alright, so it is a... What the fuck was that? Crafted water. Jesus Christ. Alright, one of them hit us with paper, which means we need skizzers. So the big one I think is rocks, so we need paper for that. And the small one I think is skizzers. Which we need rock for, right? Or wait. No, the small one attacked us with paper, which means we need skizzers. The big one is rock, which means we need paper, which means Isabeau is not particularly useful right now. Lower enemies. Let's get a defense up right here. I like that idea. Now what we can have Odile do. The big one, I feel like we got attacked with paper. I feel like these devil. What the fuck? It's weak, but it took 0 damage. Did Bo just get frozen? Am I tripping? What the fuck? Damn. Okay. So we need paper. Yeah, I guess we go on the big one. Cool. Jesus. And then paper on this. Weak resist. Fuck you too. Craft. Make up the time. Bonnie missed. I think I'll tell my chronology tonight, a little bit later. Okay. Fair enough. This is really bad. Yeah, how do I want to go about doing this? These stats are not looking good. These are not looking great. Let's try. Well, we can't even do that. Is it worth trying to escape here? Or can we not do that since we have party members immobilized? Okay. Let's use pockets. And honestly, it's paper, which means I guess we're down to regular attack with Odile, which will still be somewhat helpful. Damn, okay. Mirabelle doesn't have heal, but now we can use this. Okay. Paper's still on cooldown, so use that. We're kind of forcing it to help its ally right now. We got some snacks back. RC Silent Burst is still a little ways out, so pretty buffy friend. We'll do that. Which brings us just in time to use paper here. Okay, not quite. Oh shit. That came in so fucking clutch. That actually came in so fucking clutch. That was the clutchest. That was the clutchest all-out attack I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. And I think we've established, yeah, this thing is paper, which means Jolly Round Rondo. Yeah, it's fairly weak, it seems. Bonk it! Pop! Alright, cool. I breathe in and out very unsteadily. Jesus Christ. You know what would have been the creme de la creme is if I had immediately run right into that fucker. That door sure is locked. Yep. Sucks. Maribel, any idea what the key for this would be?
I'm not sure. Oh. Oh no.
Ow.
I remember. The key. The key is in the head housemaiden's office in her desk drawer.
What? How did you miss it?
Ow!
Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have remembered. Why didn't I remember?
Hey, don't worry about it, Mira. Yes, you're not to blame here. If anything, it's Siffrin's job to look out for things, so... Hey. Can we, break it down? It looks really solid. And the fact that it's frozen in time doesn't help either. So... We cooked?
Well, we could keep exploring this floor, but I'm pretty sure the key for this door was in the office. If we can't access it, what should we do?
You could loop back to before the room collapsed, couldn't you? And explore the admin room more. You could also stay here, but you don't think there's any point.
Hey, Stardust! Sorry to interrupt, but I am here. But I am here in your head to beam you some amazing advice. See this little icon on the top right? This is a very helpful little icon to inform you that you are stuck in time. Game over. No matter what, you won't be able to progress any farther in the house in this loop. Only thing you can do is find a way to loop back. Whoopsies. Say though, did you see some tears on the way there? They might do the trick if you need to loop back easily. Come say hi sometime. I'm so lonely. Sup? You feel sorry for me yet?
No. We're cooked, chat. We're so cooked. Well. Touch it? Tia froze you in time. Crazy how that works.
Hey, Stardust, welcome back. Here's something I forgot to mention before. It'll save you time, so it's important, so listen up. Do you see the house now? Do you see how you can loop to specific moments, specific places? Looping backwards in time is a piece of cake for you, but looping forwards in time is going to be a little harder. You're going against the loop's will, after all. To be able to move forwards in time when you die, you'll need to use up some of your memories. You see that little star symbol at the bottom of the screen? It shows how many memories you have at your disposal. Trying to get farther than where you just died will cost you some memories, so make sure you have enough memories to spend. Oh, I can sense you're panicking. Don't worry. This won't use up the good, fun memories you have of your party, just the boring, useless memories you have of your battles. Have you noticed? For each battle you fought, you've gained one memory of skirmish. And those are the memories you can use to loop forwards. Over time, you'll fight some battles that earn you even more memories. Isn't that neat? Now, look at me yapping and yapping. I'll condense all that information into one sentence. To loop forward in time, you'll need memories, which you gain every time you win a battle. And, by the way, you opened a floor's gate. Good work, good work. If you manage to open a floor's gate in the future when you loop back, you'll be able to get to that floor with most doors open by using memories. Pretty useful if you're too lazy to find all those keys again. To unlock all those doors, press shift on this map screen. Do it! Do it! Well, not now, I'm talking. Okay, now.
I think we just want to go here, right? Swag. You wake up. You yawn. Who knew being frozen in time just felt like a nice nap? Sick. Are you ready?
Ready.
Alright, let's go.
Whee!
We zoom in. Oh, maybe we should go back and have that conversation. What happens if we come from this side? Alright. Okay. Oh shit. And we got our gardening supplies. Oh yes, I forgot about the garden shears, the little sick. Get some extra dog. Zip around. Do the garden thing again. Like this? You try your best to pass through the tight space between your allies, the table, and the wall. As you pass through, you realize, not for the first time in this situation, that everyone unconsciously makes sure not to touch you any more than necessary. It's not the best feeling, but there must be a reason they're not touching you, so you leave it alone. What the fuck? That's a very interesting detail to call attention to. Is it just a bit? That's pretty funny. What the fuck are you? Oh god, okay, so it hit Mirabelle with something that she resists. And she resists, so she is a... Mirabelle is also a Skizzers type. So if she resists it, it must be paper. Which means that we must use Skizzers against this thing. Nice. Keep attacking. This thing has papers, so let's just guard real quick. And then grabbed, and then we're going with Skizzers, the bitch. Whee! Wait, I don't think Skizzers was actually doing big damage. I may have not been paying enough attention. I fear.
Oh, that's the house handmaid's... Oh god. That's the house handmaid's office.
Someone that definitely has some good stuff. Like keys, like snacks, like information. Let's look around. Here we go. The head housemaid's massive desk drawer. Mirabelle said the key should be in the drawer. You start looking for the key. So, this is the office of... I'm kind of curious to see if any of this changes. So I'm gonna, even though I'm not gonna read it, I'm gonna look through this real quick. This seems to be normal. All stars. There was a key hidden in here. It was taped to the underside, so you missed it before. You blinding idiot. You found the rock key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. How fitting. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the rock key is located. Let's go through these dialogues real quick. Just in case. Statue of the Change God. Vogard is so weird. Vogard is so weird. Literally my favorite line in the whole game. Spreadsheet, baby. Yeah, what the fuck does other mean? Oh my god. Okay, out we go. Rock looking ass. There was nothing important in there, right? So this is fine. What a waste of time. At least we didn't get squashed, though. Oh shit. Please don't be... Okay, it's not gonna be as bad. And this thing attacks... It attacked with skizzers. So it attacks with skizzers, which means we need to attack it with rock. Alright, cool. Turn it up. Bow. Craft. Smash. Bonk. We can just attack it with the bell. Keep it going. And then we go rock. Nice. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Oh. Someone had frozen in time.
Oh, this is... I don't know. I've seen them around sometimes. I think they're someone's partner?
Someone's bonded partner, even. Look at their earrings. Aren't they bonding earrings? You look at them. The left ear has a beautiful dark dangling earring, and the right ear, a simple transparent one. Are those bonding earrings? I'm not familiar with what that is. Earrings have different but complementary designs. Oh, romantic.
I wonder which half is theirs. I feel like the clear one represents them better, so maybe that's the one their partner made.
You think we'll see their partner somewhere in the house?
Yes. They might have been looking for each other when the king attacked. If we manage to beat the king, they'd get back to normal and look for their partner.
He'd start running, trying to find them.
Flower petals in their wake.
And then they'd see each other from across the hallway, eyes locking.
They'd take one step forward, hesitantly, wondering if this is real.
And then they'd trip on a brick and break their nose. And their partner, seeing the blood, would faint in horror. And then they'd feel so bad they made their partner faint, they would exile themselves in shame. Ah, yes. How romantic. It's not! Stop crushing our dreams! What the fuck is a bonding earring? You suppose it's not very important, but... BRBR, it's seen a sexy V. Look at the sadness. It's so sad. I'm gonna dodge around it real quick. Someone frozen in time.
That's the librarian.
Were they a good one, Mira?
Oh, yes. They always had good recommendations if you're looking for something. And they have a sixth sense for knowing exactly what kind of book you'd like to read at any given time. They're the one who recommended The Cursing of Chateau Castle to me. And, well, to everyone else in the house. Oh, that book series you're a fan of. Yes! I'm incredibly thankful to them for that. Uh-huh. It's a good series, Madam Odile. Uh-huh. I'll make you read it one day, Madam Odile. Uh-huh. Try to convince the others instead. Is it
It has romance, right?
Yes!
Sold. I love the idea of Bo as a hopeless romantic. The case is filled with theater scripts. Hold on, I'm gonna start voice acting this. Oh, gems. Shush, I want to hear this.
And so, when people kiss on the mouth in plays, they don't really kiss, right? They have some transparent paper in between them so their lips don't touch, right? Well, you see, Bonnie, they often misalign their lips so that it looks like they're kissing, but really only the corners of the mouth are touching, if that. What? What?
Oh, what?
Ha! Yeah, Bonnie, they definitely have paper in between. Huh. Yeah, I knew it. No one would ever kiss someone on the mouth in a play. Not in front of everyone.
Not in front of everyone!
Oh, that's really good. Bonyface, this is why you're my favorite. Woohoo!
No, that's just something I've heard. I think a lot of actors in movies and stuff like that, you sort of like keep your lips out of alignment. They have a lot of strategies for that. That reminds me, a while back on YouTube Shorts, I kept getting recommended this channel that did I think they called themselves an intimacy coach. Hello, Azaweeb. And this person was sort of detailing how in productions, movies, plays, that kind of stuff, how they get around the fact that get around two characters having an intimate relationship that of course the actors themselves aren't participating in. So how you go around sort of making that look convincing even though it's not actually happening. And so that dialogue exchange kind of reminded me of that. Hello, CD. Welcome back. Oh my god. How Not to Make a Fool Out of Yourself, a journey. Is that just the prologue? I got a crumpled poem. Cool. Can I read it? Pockets, souvenirs, crumpled poems. You were there all along, but still you return home. You're not sure you like this poem for reasons you don't dare think about. It probably relates to my dark and secret past that no one knows about because I'm such a secretive little boy. Me when Siffrin's actually like mid-20s.
Oh, they're diaries, Siffrin.
Diaries? In a library? Oh yeah, you guys do that in Dormont too. Oh, I can't remember how to pronounce that town name. It's popular in Jovente as well. Jovente, Ovente, Jovente. Joe Mama? So, you know how our belief encourages change, right? Sometimes when people change, they might not feel any attachment to the people they were before. Or they might not want any trace of who they were, or they might want any trace of who they were to just disappear from their sight. And so some houses let it widely known that you can give away the items that remind you too much of who you were, like diaries. But those items, aren't they given away to be disposed of?
Most items are, but diaries in particular are usually kept by the houses. It's common knowledge, though. I personally find it weird. Even if I changed that much, I wouldn't want people reading my thoughts.
It's more of a gesture, right? Letting go of your past self. Names and any obvious signifiers are erased by the house anyways. Names? So they've got like a edified process for name changing. Interesting. But mostly, it's about history. Isn't it fun to be able to pick up a diary written by someone a very long time ago? See big historical events from their perspective. More than giving away a part of who you were, I think a lot of people actually give their diaries away, so it's like, look, Mom, I read a book that's in a library. Ha! I can understand that then. I have so many books in libraries you wouldn't believe. Go down the section that shall not be named that I study, and you will find my name on every cover. The idea of anyone reading your deepest thoughts, even years in the future, completely removed from you. Gross. Again, Vogard is weird. But also you love drama, so you happily pick the gaudiest sparkly diary you see.
Oh, this one looks fairly recent. You could read a little bit. Like, a teeny bit.
We do not have time. Is what I would usually say, but I also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems.
Yeah, pick a page.
One page, and then we're going.
I'm reading again. Okay.
Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath, opens it straight to the middle.
Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday, and I got the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow.
What the frick? Kasich Island looking ass? What the shit? Kasich Island, what are you doing in Stars in Time? That's very weird. There must be some lore there. Probably not. You're not fooling anyone, CD. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Ah, the island north of Vogard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just knew something happened. It's literally Kasich Island. It's literally fucking Kasich Island. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen often, does it?
I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks. That's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it. Oh. Yeah.
What is this island you're talking? Kasich, it's part of the D&D campaign. In the D&D campaign, there's an island up north called Kasich Island that no one remembers much about. All we know is there was some big battle of the elemental gods up there, and that the entire thing has basically been razed.
Still, that country's name. What was it again?
Well, I think it was something like, don't say it! Crap! Huh. What an interesting diary entry. I'm sure that island isn't relevant at all. Oh fuck, I forgot why I wasn't here. Go play the game, Pumpkin! You'll finish it faster than me. Like, if you started now, you'd probably be done with it before I do my next stream. See, Pumpkin actually finishes games. So, the House of Change is the name of the belief, but the house is the name of the place.
And there's more than one house in Vogard.
And a house is where people live. Such a confusing language.
No, it's not so bad. It makes sense.
Hmm.
If you'd like to know more about the House of Change.
Yes, recommend me a book. But let's be quick about it.
Okay, yes, alright, I think you should try this one. The life-changing magic of changing yourself. This one's a little abstract, but it's all about our beliefs in the Change God. Living while striving for change within ourselves, while keeping our ever-changing God in our thoughts. This book explains pretty well the belief that a lot of people in Vogard live by.
Interesting that you only have one deity. Easy to keep track of, I suppose. Oh yeah, what do you have in Kabue then? We have gods, spirits, expressions. I know this is... Oh shit, it's Squiddler! I wonder if this, what Odile's talking about, is sort of... Yeah. Is sort of, supposed to be reminiscent of Shintoism, or one of those, like... What type of religion is Shintoism again? Because I know they kind of make it seem like Odile is supposed to be... Yeah. What type of religion is it, though? Alright, whatever. It's not that important. But again, it could come from a... Shintoism is the one I know, because that's the one that originated in Japan, but one of those more local Asian religions, basically. I say that because the way Odile's describing this reminds me of Kami a little bit. Which are Kami is often translated directly as God, but it means something slightly more nuanced than that, and like I've also heard it described as spirits, so I wonder if that's kind of what they're referencing right now. This game is in Stars and Time. It's a recommendation from CD. Religion made by a lady with square glasses discovering God. Something like that. The nuance gets a little lost in Vogue. Oh my god, they're totally talking about Kami. Like, isn't that's literally what I just said. That line, I almost said it. The nuance gets a little lost in Vogard. I was literally talking about the translation of Kami. Expressions for everything. So how many expressions do you have then? A dozen? A few thousand. Huh. What?
So many! You have to keep track of them and... Do you have to keep track of all of them?
Of course not. You'll have to pray to the ones that you need. So for me, the expression of search, the expression of writing, the expression of creatorcraft, and lately, the expressions of battle and victory, I suppose. Cool. That's pretty neat.
I hope the expressions and the Change God bless us in our journey.
Religious tolerance, I love it. Shoutouts religious tolerance? Key? Key? Are you in a cult? No? Right now? No? I don't think so? I don't think this is a cult. Running from your problems? No key.
This book seems to be on how to get a better running posture and better endurance.
Madame Oda could use this book, huh? What does that mean? Just that you're not very fast is all.
And you get tired easily too.
Maybe if you kids could stop running everywhere you go. Huh, Siffrin. You quickly look away from my glare. It's okay, Dial. I can teach you how to run good. Yes, madame. Take lessons from the kid who puts their arms straight behind them while running. I want to see you do it.
It is a very interesting way to run, Bonnie. But why?
Another kid in Bamboo said running like that was aeronomic. Aeronomic.
Aeronomic?
I don't know that Vergadian word. Me neither. What does it mean? It means the wind doesn't matter and I can go fast. It's aeronomic. Oh, do you mean ergonomic? No. Do I? I hope not. That's not how you use that word. It's not? Nope. But running like that makes me faster. Does it? It does. Okay. So Dial should run like this too. I'd rather not. Aww. I got the new D&D monster manual. Nice. Alright, what next? Effort. Okay, so I fear I didn't actually read all of the titles. Because if I did, I feel like the second title should have immediately tipped me off. Yep, inside the book titled Effort, the Key to Meaningful Change, there's a key. Pretty on the nose. You found the paper key. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the paper key is located. Sick as frick. Can we check the other one real quick? Steppy cooking. Oh my god, I love dumplings so much. Y'all have no idea. Oh my goodness, dumplings are so good. Sounds like one of those shorts that go POV, you have a limited amount of expressions every day. Well, now we just need to find the door of meaningful change. You're so right. You're so right. Wait a minute, this whole puzzle has been really on the nose. We started by getting the rock key from a room that caves in because of a giant boulder once you leave. Now we've got a paper key in the library. Are we gonna go to Scissors key in the kitchen or something like that? Do we need to go to the kitchen now? My mic cut out. Did it? Did anyone else notice that? It looks fine now. Alright, well, we'll call good. Anyways, dumplings are sick as frick. It's fixed now? Huh. Well, not much I can do about it anymore, but... Oh my god, Bonnie, you and me, right on the same page. Bonnie knows what's good. Dumplings! Okay. I think Odile's supposed to be Japanese. Friends, I think they might have made that clear already, but I think Odile is supposed to be... I think they have a different name for it, obviously, in the game, but, like... Learned something new about the game. Nice, my yapping is revealing crucial insights to the game's story, I'm sure. Those are called gyozas, bunny face. Gyozas! How do you make them? Please stop screaming. Dari, how do you make them? Bodhi looks intently at the recipe. Why am I calling them Boney? It's Bonnie. What the fuck? Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's crap and easy. Our tiny adorable little chef's at it again. What? Oh, sorry. We can go. I can look at it later. No, it's fine. You might as well look at it now. Okay. My sister, see. Fucking Maikoa mood swing right there. Jesus. I am getting called emo at school and soccer. Important question, is it because of your looks, your personality, your music taste, or all of the above?
What about your sister, Bonnie? It doesn't matter. Let me go now.
You all look sadly at Bonnie and try to keep moving. Whee! Did I check these things over here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Ha, indeed. I'll take this one. Why? Oh, to equip! Okay. It's called itch theology? And I'm not studying it. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright. These looks like some tonics. Yay! More. The fuck? Why? Okay. We already had the conversation about the librarian. Okay. Shit. Okay, we're good. I should probably fight some of these things. SMH, get this man on some system. Son of a bitch! Fuck. Rock, so fucking paper, I guess. I don't know. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful. Is the craft, is the Mirabelle, and why can't I use these out of battle? That sucks. Which means I have to. There we go. That'll do the trick. I have heard of System of a Down. Yes. Should I listen to System of a Down? Why are they always fucking faster than us? Clock. Turn up. Disappear. Clock. Smash. And Lebonk. Attack. And then craft. Probably rock. Yeah, no, I've heard about them. I'm not sure if I've ever heard a song from them before. They've been on my radar for a while though, so I was thinking about trying them out at some point. But so let me guess, we need scissors key. Yep, okay. Trap building room. Son of a bitch. The king is leaving notes now?
He must be forgetful. What an idiot.
Hey, it happens. We have our own little forgetful one with us, don't we? Everyone looked at you. You pout.
It's okay, Siffrin. We'll remember things for you. You have many other talents, I'm sure.
Not sure it helps, Mira. Let's go in here. Oh dear God, it's a classroom! Get me the fuck out of here, man! Also, Leo, fuck you, I'm recommending you this song as well. But their first album is their heaviest. If you want the track Soil. Soil. Not quite, not sour by Olivia Rodrigo. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for, I fear. The System of a Down album that I always see is Toxicity. That's the I know that album cover very well. I see it all the time. Okay, so here we go. System of a Down, self-titled, 98, Soil. Alright, I'll give it a listen. What's we got? It's a nice classroom, isn't it? Wonder what classes were taught here.
I have bad memories of this classroom.
Why? You have a bad class in this room, Belle?
No, not, it's... I gave a class here not too long before the king attacked.
You're a teacher?
Oh, you never said!
No, it was just one lecture. The head housemaid, and she said it would be good for me to give a lecture.
A lecture on...
I'm well known in Dorman's house for being the housemaiden who has taken the most classes.
Taken the most classes? Like, as a student?
How many is that?
Since I came to live here, I think I've registered for a little more than 150 classes.
Huh?
Mirabelle! You went to school for that long?
So she wanted me to do a lecture on what taking all those classes taught me.
And?
Should
we drop it?
Yes, please.
But why don't we try something new? This song is amazing. It's Checks Notes, my 28th favorite song of all time. But let me give you some context as to why I like this song so much. Alright. Let me know. Let me in on the secrets. Bonding earrings! Pick up the book and flip through it. It's pretty dry. You'd rather not read it, actually.
Siffrin, are you curious about bonding earrings?
You nod. You don't have those where you're from.
You don't? We have bonding earrings in Kabwe as well.
Well, let me explain it for you, Siv. You see, Siv, when people love each other very much...
Oh! I want to know what happens when people love each other very much. No one's ever told me. Isabel.
Many things happen, and then maybe they'll decide to get bonded and spend a very long time together. When they do, they'll start making a pair of bonding earrings. They're supposed to symbolize the other person, so the design is very, very important.
And if the bonding is between 3 or more people, you'd make as many earrings as there are people. And then you've got to get your ears pierced 20 bajillion times, and it really hurts.
I'm just saying shit, y'all. I gotta stop dropping this controller so I don't fuck up my stream audio again. I really need to get my headphone jack fixed. The verse of the song is between 15:16 and 4:4. The chorus is in 4:4, but is so fire. The lyrics are about lead vocalist Serge Tankian's... That is a really crazy name. Friend who committed Oyasumi. Song is a contender for the angriest song I've ever heard in my life. And then you exchange earrings. So they'd each carry one of the earrings. I know it's not practice everywhere, but it definitely isn't Bogard. Not everyone does in Kabuye, but it's popular there as well. Not my kind of thing, though.
Oh, so... Is that why you all wear earrings?
Huh? What do you mean?
He pointed Mirabelle, Isabel, and Bonnie's earrings.
No, that's not why we wear earrings. Those are just regular earrings.
Yeah, that's...
My sister said I had to wear them.
Well, it is very common for people to wear earrings, but it's not related. Mirabelle, Isabel, and Bonnie look at each other.
Is it related? I'm suddenly worried. I haven't met a lot of people without earrings, even if they're not bonding earrings.
It's true that I know very few Bulgarians without earrings. Is that why we wear them? As like...
A way to get used to the idea at a young age? A thing we gotta do because the adults said so? Evil manipulation to force us to get bonded as we age!
Ha. I suppose every country has its weird, antiquated traditions. I guess so. It's kind of funny.
Ew, 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 ew.
Mirabelle seems genuinely upset at the idea. Maybe you shouldn't have brought it up. Say something.
But your earrings all look nice, though.
Oh, you think so? You nod. Isabeau hides his face. Anyways, your earrings are nice, Mira. They make you look cute.
I like my earrings because I can hang things on them.
Once I figured out Bonnie's voice, it's actually so fun. It's actually so fun. The structure of this song is really cool. Intro, verse, chorus, bridge, guitar shred, extended bridge, outro. Needless to say, the back half of this track goes off the edge. It's crazy. I love to hear it, love to hear it. I'll give it a listen. I'll give it a listen. I think I've got like 3 song recommendations lined up right now that I keep forgetting about. Anyways.
Yes, my earrings do look nice. And they were expensive. I'll throw them away dramatically another time. That's the spirit.
Maybe you could go see that frozen person again in a future loop. Okay. Fuck. I gotta start keeping track of things. I made Whiskers listen to Metallica? Actually, I think Priest likes Metallica as well, now that I think about it. Yeah, we've got a recommendation from Pumpkin. We got a recommendation from CD, and I got a recommendation from another friend. Actually, now that I think about it, CD. I think I may have convinced someone to join the ranks of In-Stars and Time players. I think I may have convinced someone. One of my friends literally asked me what I was streaming tonight, and so I explained the game to them. And in spite of the fact that this person doesn't play that many video games, they were like, they liked the idea of the game so much that they said they might check it out. So, one of us, maybe? The song is my favorite drumming in any song ever. Like, I'm serious. Not even probably it does. One of us! One of us! Alright, book time. Flowers. More books. Okay, it's the same. Interact. Papers. I will be eating snacks.
Bonnie's a rebel like that.
We checked these out, didn't we? Yeah, okay, so then... Do not touch. Out of respect, you leave the super duper cool notebook. Some vials. Yay!
Oh, I recognize this handwriting. This is the seat of a very stylish, very skatery lady with amazing fashion sense. She often wore this very cool dress, and she always had dark hair in a bun. We haven't had the same classes, but She probably doesn't know I exist. I'm a little sad about it. I always wanted to ask her for fashion tips.
More piles. This student has 1, 2, 5 names. This is a Vaugardian practice, as I recall. Having more than one name? Yeah.
A lot of Vaugardians have more than one name. Usually it's one masculine name, one feminine name, and a free and a free one for good measure.
But some parents go wild and give them more than that. I had a coworker with 10 names.
Many names represent our capacity for change, our power to evolve, to become someone new at a moment's notice. And if we decide to change genders, or become someone different than who you were before, you already have a name ready to pick out.
This is lovely, actually. A Vogard's goal of change goes even as deep as names. I have another name too, so I feel a little closer to Vogard at this moment.
You do? I want to know. I'm curious as well, if that's okay.
If you tell me yours, I might. Unless that's frowned upon.
Not really frowned upon, but some people might keep it secret for personal reasons. That's why not everyone on the student list wrote down every name, see? I wouldn't mind telling you, though, Madam Odile.
I'd tell you, but I forgot mine. My sister is the one who remembers.
I'm gonna pass. I want to keep them secret. Because if I do change again, I don't want you to already know how to call me. I want it to be a surprise. Oh, of course. Then let's keep our names secret for a little while longer. This will be an extremely relevant plot point here in a few acts, trust. Vogard is so weird. I'm just Siffrin. Look at me. My name is just fucking Siffrin. Sometimes you just gotta go ham with the controls, you know? Alright, let's go. Oh no! Not this fucker again! Okay, so we need to get the big one first. We gotta get a big one. So we're gonna crown. Turn it up. Merble. Craved. Artie Diamond Bird. Nice. Oh, fucking shit. Your turn. We're gonna give our turn to Odile so they can wipe out, not rock, paper. This thing before the other thing can. It cries softly. Bonk it, Bonnie! Or Snacks! Snacks works too! Snacks fucking works too. Alright, as long as you're quick enough with getting these attacks off, I think this enemy isn't too bad. It usually takes out a pretty substantial chunk of health, though, every time I fight it. So let's go pockets. We could do... God, we're actually kind of low on some of these. Maybe we just... We're just gonna... as much as I don't want to do this, we'll probably just have Mirabelle heal herself next time. Don't attack. Craft. Turn it up. Isabeau. And then we're gonna smash. And then Mirabelle should go next, which will allow us to do Super Sparkle Heal on Siffrin. And then Odile will go next, and we'll use this. Okay. Key time. We insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Inside the door, we found more shit that can kill me. 2 rows of tears, but only 1 crest! I think.
We haven't found one of those yet, right?
We have not. Should come back here if you find a crest. Find crest, I promise. The door's locked tight and locked by one of those weird word locks. They change. Nothing happens.
Worth a try.
Have you never seen a lock like we've already seen this.
I don't know.
So we're probably gonna have to loop back and do that in 2 segments. Oh shit, it's time for a boss fight. Like the one that gave us the crest?
Oh wait, Bonyface? What do you mean by weird? No time, madam. Let's get ready.
Madame Odile.
Please don't. Son of a fucking bitch. Why is it
Bully Mirabelle time right now? I don't get it. God damn it, where's crafted water? What the fuck is this thing work to anyways? I don't see any hands. So let's bonk it with some rock first. Oh, it was weak to rock. That's chill, I guess. Critical. Nice. Nice. So it was weak to rock. So let's craft. Turn it up to Isabeau. Isabeau can then use up this thing. Pretty buffy friend. And then Siffrin. I guess we'll just craft. Make up the time, why not? She'll let Odile hit it with a rock real quick. Nice. Craft kaboom. Cool. I don't think we've got any more good buff skills right now. So we'll just hit it with an attack. Normal attack. Ooh. Come on, Bonnie. Alright, cool. And then we can, I think, just attack because we're low on those. Oh.
Yay! Yahoo, Bonnie!
Bony. Yeah, what am I talking about? It's definitely bony, actually.
Lovely moving cure, thank God.
Thank God.
Oh, thank change. I'll be able to help out more.
Thank you, Gabe, for anticipating what I was gonna say. You got the memory of loving moving cure. A lovely moving cure. You will always remember this.
When equipped, your houseman will be able to use Lovely Moving Cure as a skill, even if she isn't at level 47. Lovely Moving Cure is a skill that cures frozen for one ally. It's very useful that she knows this.
You got a star crest. You put the star crest in your pocket. Yay, another crest!
We should be careful about where we use this one. Careful, careful, careful.
Do not shake. Cool. I won't. What about this?
Aw, but I want to eat the nuts.
Who are you to deny a boy his nuts? Or something stupid. Did we go into this room yet? Shit. We're getting chased by 20 bajillion thingamabubbers. Thingamaffuckers.
You're going to class? Turn it up and pass it over to Isabeau. Isabeau's going to use Smash.
I just actually looked through the list of Squidler names. We've got Squidler, Moses, El Chapo, Yom Kippur, Yosef, Levi, Mother, Opioid, Yummy Cheeseburger, Can I Have $1, Josh, Joshua, Wawa, Mother, Stein, Goldbird, Goldberg Steinster.
A craft skill. Super sparkle here.
Cool. Swick. This is the classroom. Shit. Don't want to fight you. Alright, so I guess we just have to make a choice and hope it works.
2 rows of tears, but only 1 crest!
So we have to decide which way to go, huh? Why don't we... I vote this way.
Why that way?
Manly man's intuition.
That's stupid. You're stupid. I vote this way, purely out of spite.
Why this way?
It's my kid's intuition. And it's also the way Todd didn't choose, so...
I'm with the kid. It's been a while since we teamed up, hasn't it?
Yeah! We're the, opposite sides of the Age Spectre allies.
It was opposite sides of the Age Spectrum Alliance, but I understand those big words in there.
Opposite sides of the Age Spectrum Alliance!
That sounded weirdly like Steven Universe for a second. Which one would you pick? Shit. I don't fucking know. I'm not doing a punishment wheel over that, Squiddler. I'm gonna finish this conversation and then get back to you, CD. Mirabelle, my friend, my sister from another mother, please.
No, Belle's with us.
I'm with Isabel.
Yes. Belle and Beau. Beauty Alliance.
Beauty Alliance.
What kind of name is that? You guys spend the day looking pretty?
How dare you?
Also, yes. Just look at us. Isabel strikes a pose, and Mirabelle follows suit a bit later. They both look striking.
Ew.
We have all chosen a side. So that only leaves... Oh no.
Siffrin.
You're the tiebreaker. But you hate being the tiebreaker.
Why can't we be friends?
Can't we all just get along?
No.
They insulted the Beauty Alliance. All that's left is war.
Whoa.
Unless you bring peace to the Alliance. Unless you bring peace to the Alliances by choosing a side. You're the only one that can bring peace to this land. Oh dear, oh shit. The Age Alliance. So wide. I might go Age Alliance on this one. What do you think, CD? It's down? Shit. Alright. I would have gotten that wrong. Is there any special reason why they have you pick down? Hey, I picked the wrong one too. Damn. Oh, Squiddler. Wow. Going right for the throat on that one. Anyways.
Then, Beauty Alliance?
Yes! You betrayed me for the last time, Siffrin.
We will not forget! We will not forgive! May you only eat potatoes for the rest of your life.
Fuck you, I love potatoes. May your house fall down on your horrified face.
Yeah! What she said?
We're kidding, Siffrin. Don't look so distraught.
I'm not kidding! I'll put potatoes in Finn's pocket.
Shh, don't tell them. I'll help you later. You assume a guarding stance. Bonnie immediately assumes an attacking stance. Alright, kids, let's use this crest then, shall we? Let's go! Oh shit, it's right fucking there. Oh, oh, not again, son of a bitch. Fuck you, bug you, bug you, bug you, bug you. Clown, turn it up, turn it up. We need paper, we need paper, we need paper. Which paper do we need? I think we go O-dial on this one. Then we go craft paper 3. Nice. Brick. Then we go craft paper again. Then Isabeau. Defense. And Siffrin's gone. Siffrin is fucking frozen, actually. That's perhaps slightly more dire than I realized. Lovely. Moving cure. Nice. And we immediately got fucking knocked out. Thank you so much, game. We are going to do this real quick. We cry softly. Bonnie might actually finish it off. So I fear I'm on 2 HP. Yeah, I don't know either, Sudi. I do not know either. I think one time I managed to get it where it was working pretty well, but I haven't since then. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Let's use a super tonic, but only on Siffrin. Oh shit, I meant to use that on... Fuck. Sweet tonic, we'll use it on O-dial, I guess. Jesus, I'm using my items fast. Oh. Someone frozen in time.
Oh, him.
Al? Oh? Please, tell us more.
No, that's, sorry. I mean, this man is another house maiden. He's a scholar. He's working really hard on a project.
Boring. Why don't you like him?
Is he mean to you?
Should we do something to him?
Please don't. He is a human man that exists. Okay, listen. I think he stole one of my priceless issues of The Cursing of Chateau Castle.
Oh no!
A thief!
No, forget I said that. I have no concrete proof, but my issue disappeared shortly after he came to my dorm room to ask me something, that's all.
A thief.
He looked through his pockets. There's a book inside. The title reads Cursing of Chateau Castle, Issue 3. He waved it around.
Well, what do we have here?
So I was right! This horrible thief!
Mirabelle got back her priceless copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. She angrily stuffs it into her pockets. Victory!
It's back!
It is! Sorry for bad-mouthing him while he's frozen in time. He's a very talented scholar, also.
This was fun, Mirabelle. You should show your ruthless side more often.
No.
The book about traps and how they work. Some of the pages are bookmarked. Does it say anything about the traps you've seen so far? Traps. One of the bookmarks is labeled Death Corridor. This is where you first died, but you're still not sure why the trap activated when it did. You read the page. The type of trap in the Death Corridor is apparently called... If you feel safe, it activates a trap. Fuck you. Oh, Sif, that's one hell of a disgusted face you're pulling. Son of a... Yo, I actually can't with this fucking game. Sorry, it's not the... Why the fuck does it have a built-in reload button? Jesus Christ. I don't think I saved all stream. I actually do not think I saved the entire fucking stream. I don't have time to figure out how to unbind that right now. Like, it's literally like... If I move my hand... Like, if I take my hand off of the keyboard... I have a chance of hitting it. Like, literally. If I move, like, I rotate my hand to get it off the keyboard, it goes right in the... Why is this key here? Crashing out. Actually fucking crashing out over this shit. I don't want to do this a second time. Fucking hell. Okay, whatever. Alright, whatever. Fuck you. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Why the fuck is... Oh, it's paper. Okay, anyways. Nice to meet you. Charlie Rondo. Attack. I don't care. Go away. And skizzles. Alright, whatever. Oh. Least intensely orked. Oh my fucking god. Lore accurate reset. Lore accurate reset. We made the title relevant. It's canon. Me accidentally pressing the reload button once a stream is fucking canon. Oh my god. Looping around at the speed of one keyboard input. Yeah, my keyboard actually has a built-in Stars and Time reset button, if y'all didn't know. Go faster. I want to give you some good news. I feel like this... Yeah. Anything that'll distract me from having to do this whole fucking thing again. Mirabelle's tiny dying plant. Gardening scissors. After my first shift, my brother came to give me a gift. The debut Vampire Weekend album. Oh, I'm excited. I at a couple times have almost recommended Oxford Comma to you because I'm really curious to see what you'll think of that song, but I've restrained because I keep recommending too many songs to you. I'm gonna go sleep now. Alright, see you later, Squiddler. Thanks for dropping by. I'll turn it up. Turn it to Odile, I guess. I don't know. Craft. Papre. Nice. Mirabelle. Craft. Artsy sound first. Oxford comma's a fucking banger. How dare you not recommend it to me sooner? Fucking, CD, you haven't gotten around to like half the stuff I've recommended. I feel like, no, I'm not actually that upset about it, CD, don't worry. No, I actually on multiple occasions like, ooh, I think CD would like Oxford comma, but I've given CD so many recommendations. I can't give him another one. You have no idea how often, like, for as many recommendations as I actually give you, I talk myself out of giving you at least a few more. I will listen to it soon, I promise. I was actually listening to the Car Seat Headrest album today. It's a good album. I just put it on from time to time. Anyway, mini review time. Woo! Vogod is so weird. Siffrin, look closer. Look closer. Look closer. Look closer, Siffrin. Text skipping. No, Siffrin. Siffrin, keep looking. Siffrin, no! There's definitely nothing there, CD. Son of a bitch. Why you gotta pull the Amori on me? At least with Amori, we're blocking it out because of trauma. This time we're just being dumb. Whatever. Oh my god. Classic. Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Let's go the fuck over here and go around and up in this fucker. Okay, and now we got more text skipping. Mansard roof. All right, 8+ out of 10. I'll give it. I'll take that. I do like that one quite a bit. Yeah, the cultural. They've got a lot of very varied sounds on the debut. It's quite nice. Good lord. Oh, son of a bitch. Please don't be that enemy. Alright, cool. Why are we so fucking slow all the time? Turn it up. At least I kind of have memorized how to... That thing is still going? How much freaking health does it have? Just flows. Yep. Yep. Alright, you get it, CD. You get it. Why would you lie about something? Why would you lie about something dumb like that? Why would you lie about anything at all? First the window, then it's through the wall. Little John, he always tells the truth. You know, there's this really cool thing that ReZero does, and I'm curious to see whether or not In Stars in Time will do it or not. And it was so cool in ReZero that I would, even if I've seen it before, I would freak the fuck out with happiness if I saw that this game did it too. This is a mild ReZero spoiler, so if anyone cares, I guess it's really just, it's not necessarily something that's super like plot spoilery, I guess. It's just like a minor, like it might surprise you a little bit more when it happens if otherwise, I guess. It's not super plot relevant, it's more like a structural thing. But the thing that ReZero does is it forces the protagonist to see, there's this one like trial that they have to go through where it forces the protagonist to see visions of the world after they died, and so they're basically forced to witness how their death affected the people around them. That is how I feel about A-Punk, CD. That is exactly how I feel about A-Punk. Like, it's a banger. It's a fun song. I just don't... Like, I don't know why, of all the songs in Vampire Weekend's discography, that specific one is their most popular. As much as I do like it. So anyways, it'd be kind of cool if In Stars in Time did something like that as well. And in ReZero, the idea of the scene is to show the protagonist to stop being so flippant with death and looping. Like, the protagonist gets it in their head, like, that they can just loop and fix everything, basically. So they start treating their own life as less than valuable in the face of trying to overcome whatever the situation is. And so the goal of that scene is to demonstrate to the protagonist that their life should not be treated flippantly, and that they should there's no point in trying to make it through the loop if they don't do it with if they exclude themselves from it, basically. I will almost certainly be making ReZero comparisons this entire game, because ReZero is one of my favorite stories, and probably to this day my favorite time looping story in general. Which reminds me, I think season 3 might be finished airing soon. Alright, this time I'm actually gonna save here, like a not fucking stupid person. Everyone was healed. That will soon change. I know what you mean, and I would, like, as much as I love ReZero, if this story is actually good enough to dethrone it, that would be so cool. I will say, it will take a lot to dethrone ReZero as my favorite time looping story. This game has stuff in it that I think it has, like, it does a little better than ReZero. Cape Cod Quassa Quassa 8 out of 10. Alright, nice. Coastal vibes indeed. Oh shit, we gotta run. I'm gonna do this real quick. And then... Skip. Skip.
Is he bad May? Is he sweater on? Do you wanna fall? Like you know I do. Like you know I do.
Basically the beta build of classical. I think they perfect the style later, but it's still good. That's a lot what I think about a lot of earlier Vampire Weekend stuff now. Because I do feel like, in a way, Only God Was Above Us had like really went in and refined and perfected a lot of their like age-old songwriting techniques and innovations. So like not only is in Only God Was Above Us just a stellar album in a vacuum, it's also, I think, as a Vampire Weekend fan, super cool to see the journey that they've taken to get to that point. Like seeing how they brought all these ideas and like stuff from all over their discography and they pulled it into this album and they refined it, and they're at like the peak of their musicianship right now. I think I've said that before, like seeing them in concert, holy hell, like those were just like it was just 6 or 7 ludicrously talented musicians up on stage all at once. It was so cool. And there's also a lot of themes of legacy on whatchamacallit, on Only God Was Above Us. So it is like, it's also like reflecting on the band's history itself. So it is, again, it's just really cool to see the journey that they've gone to get to where they are now. Oh, by the way, on the subject of really great albums that came out in 2024, I think I have officially decided that Imaginal Disc is my second favorite album from that year. It's such a good album. It really is. It very narrowly edged out the new sound for me. As good as the new sound is, as freaking amazing as the new sound is, it is. I think for me it comes down to lyrics on that one. I want to emphasize this very much. The lyrics on the new sound are absolutely great. I think I just got more personally out of Imaginal Disc, if that makes sense. But yeah, I meant to say that a while ago, but since it has been brought up, yeah. On the subject of other like additions, Campus Net, yep, Campus fucking rocks. Campus fucking rocks, dude. I love that song. Oh wait, oh, we can't skip anymore. We can't skip anything anymore. Yeah, on this subject of other changes too, or not necessarily changes, just updates to the 2024 tier list. This is more like, actually, I think I have mentioned this on stream before, but just to sort of like codify it real quick. So Sabrina Carpenter put out Short and Sweet Deluxe just recently. And Short and Sweet, I gave it a B plus tier on my original tier list. As of Short and Sweet Deluxe, I have moved the rating up to an A. I actually genuinely think that the songs that the deluxe version added have done a really good job of counterbalancing some of the moments that some of the moments on the original that felt that came on very strong. And so it has done a lot of the songs on the deluxe have done a great job counterbalancing those. And so like there were songs on the original Short and Sweet that I wasn't as big of a fan of that I actually like more with the additional context of the deluxe version. If anyone wants to go listen to any of that, 15 Minutes is actually probably my favorite Sabrina Carpenter song now. That song rocks. That song actually rocks. And I know I'm not gonna go so far as to recommend it to CD because I know CD did not care for the Sabrina Carpenter he heard before. But 15 Minutes rocks. If you have liked any Sabrina Carpenter in the past, I would very much recommend checking it out. And to be honest, I wanted to bring this up as well. God, I feel like I actually might have said this on a stream before, but I'm gonna yap about it again because I've been thinking about it lately. One of the things I think that's often a missed opportunity with deluxe versions of albums, is that oftentimes the extra songs just feel kind of like tacked on. And sometimes that works. Sometimes it works just to have like a little epilogue, a few extra songs at the end. Wow, CD. that was the most sarcastic thing I think I've ever seen. Wow. You'd rather listen to AJR Falling in Reverse and Limp Bizkits before the new Sabrina Carpenter song. Rolls eyes. Damn! Fuck. How not to make your fool out of yourself? I need to read that one. Oh. A victim of their esoteric rules, so pretentious that she almost thought it cool. Anyways, deluxe versions of albums. Something I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity with some deluxe versions of albums is that I think it is very cool when a deluxe version actually integrates some of its tracks into the original track listing. So they serve to flesh out the original album itself. And that's not an approach that I think works in every case, but it's something that I wish more albums did, because I think it's just kind of fucking cool. I think it's kind of cool when maybe you have a more refined version of the album that's the original release, but then you can release it with some extra cuts that maybe provide a little extra context here, flesh out this part of the narrative. Like, I think that's actually genuinely really cool. So I think not a ton of artists do that. In fact, in recent memory, the only one I can think of is actually Jukebox the Ghost, because they added I Got a Girl to the actual track listing of the album. So yeah, I think it's something I wish more albums would do. And so I wanted to say that I think Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet Deluxe would have benefited from that sort of integration, like adding some of those extra tracks into the narrative itself, rather than having them just be an addendum at the end. Like, then you could have some like you could have some interesting parallelisms and dichotomies between the stronger, more unbothered moments that were on the original album and the like a little bit more like intimate and vulnerable stuff that you get on the deluxe part of the album. And I think with those songs counterbalancing each other, it could be like even like an A+ album for me. So yeah, just a personal thing I have with just a personal thing I have with deluxe albums. I feel like there's sometimes a little bit of wasted potential by not integrating the new songs into the track list. An example of an album that I think does really well with just having the deluxe be an addendum on the end is actually the deluxe edition of Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. I have said this before, one of my favorite Olivia Rodrigo songs is Teenage Dream, the closing song from the closing song from Guts, the original one, not the deluxe version. Also, I take a little bit of offense to the fact that Bonnie says that making gyoza is easy. It's not. I've tried to make dumplings myself before. It's not easy. That aside, though, deluxe version of Guts. So it does hurt me a little bit that such a perfect album closer is no longer the album closer on Guts Deluxe, you know? But the thing we trade that for is closing the album with So American. And if anyone knows anything about Deluxe, you'll know that the album opens with All American Bitch. And so I think this was probably intentional. You get this really, like, you revisit the idea of being you revisit that idea. Like, at first she's like, I'm an all-American bitch, and she revisits that idea of being of that persona, but in a much more positive context on the final song of the album. And so you do get a nice, like, interesting dichotomy as well. So that's an album where, as much as I like the ending to the original, I do like that, I do like the way that they were added on at the extra songs were added at the end in that case. I knew you'd say that. I like I Stand Corrected. I like I Stand Corrected. I Stand Corrected's in the top half of the songs on the album for me. I guess I can maybe see why you wouldn't like it as much, but it's got, to be fair, it has cello in it, and I have a soft spot for any song that uses cello, so like my cello bias might be showing through there. No one cares when you are wrong, but I've been at this far too long to act like that when we should be in perfect harmony. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Yeah, I really fucking like that song. It's alright if that's not your favorite on the album, though, CD. I understand. I do understand. Blake's Got a New Face. Alright. You've actually probably rated Blake's Got a New Face a little higher than I would. So you've rated Blake's Got a New Face a little higher and I Stand Corrected a little lower. Interesting. And then Bryn 8+. Alright. I think that's a respectable rating for Bryn. Yes, Walcott hype. Walcott's very good. Oh, here's an interesting bit about Walcott. They have closed, I think, every concert they've ever done with Walcott. If they haven't done it, it's very rare. Walcott has pretty much always been the closing track of their of basically every set they've done. There is a reason for that though, CD. There's a very good reason for that. Walcott ties back into the lore behind Vampire Weekend's name. So I think I might have mentioned this before, but Vampire Weekend did the name Vampire Weekend comes from a short film that Ezra made in college. The short film might have been called Cape Cod Kwasa Kwasa, but the protagonist of the short film is called Walcott. Why am I reading the flavor text again? So I can skip it later. I don't know. I wanted it all cleared up. I'm not entirely sure why, CD. What? I don't know. I felt like I had to. I don't know exactly why. Anyways, Walcott. So Walcott is the protagonist of Cape Cod Kwasa Kwasa, and he's basically trying to get there to warn people of an imminent vampire attack, is what I understand about it. Like, they're trying to, Walcott is trying to make it to Cape Cod, to warn everyone about the incoming titular vampire weekend, basically. And so that's why there's like lines in Walcott, the bottleneck is a shit show, which I think is referencing like trying to get out of Cape Cod, like get out of Cape Cod, everyone get out of Cape, that kind of thing. And so Walcott is sort of at the core of the lore behind Vampire Weekend's name, which is why I think it's very important to the band and a lot of the people who are fans of the band. So yeah, there's a little bit of context for you. They closed they closed the show I went to with Walcott, which is what they always do, so it's not a surprise, but it's just like, it's a classic Vampire Weekend tune. It feels really good to just fucking go nuts to that one. Like, it's so emphatic, I think, like in the second half, like the build that it gets to, so like emphatic, and like just you can feel it deep down. Wildcard, don't you know that it's insane? Don't you want to get out of Cape Cod tonight? Anyways, Walcott's definitely one of the fan favorites and my favorites on the album. So, yeah, I'm glad you liked it as well. Ooh, fuck this thing. Turn it up, and I think we're gonna go to Mirabelle, actually. I know this seems a little weird, and then what we're gonna have Mirabelle do is Artsy Silent first. Okay, this works slightly better. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And then Craft, your turn. This might seem weird, but we're gonna do... Actually, let's use it on Odile, even though it's... I kind of wanted to use a Mirabelle so Mirabelle could heal herself, but I think it's fine. Then we can get this thing. Okay, Devil is not vulnerable. We'll probably softly bonk it. And then what I'm going to have Siffrin here do is this. And then even though we're going to just have... Oh, son of a bitch! Why do I... I'm going to have Mirabelle, heal herself. Oh well. I think we're gonna be able to get to the, I'm gonna go save real quick so this doesn't happen again. But yeah. It's just, the only other, it's just, The Kids Don't Stand a Chance now. That's the only song you have left to review, right? Fucking love The Kids Don't Stand a Chance. It's it's not the like most power. It's not necessarily like it doesn't like go quite as hard as some of the other songs on the album, but it's just such a fun. It's a like a I don't know. It's just it's an album closer that I feel very personally attached to, if that makes sense. Kids don't stand a chance. Nine plus! Yes. CD likes it too. Love it when the album closer becomes even better with the context of the album. For the second time, hold on, I'm gonna get out of the way so I can hear it. For the second time, my favorite song on a Vampire Weekend album is The Closer, which makes sense because this was the second Vampire Weekend song I heard after a comment on Hope said it sounded like this song. I can see it. This song is like a beta version of Hope. But the beta version of my 5th favorite song of all time is Still Fire. I love the lyric. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad you like that one. A devastating backstroke all the way from France. Kids don't stand a chance. That line I think is so perfect. The kids don't stand a chance. What's this thing, week 2? Nah, yeah, we can do this. Sick. Charlie Rondo. Just guard, I guess. No reason to go crazy. Craft. Skizzers. Nice. But yeah, you share a lot of the same favorites on that album as I do. Like Walcott, Oxford Comma, Kids Don't Stand a Chance. All great songs. And Campus. Yes, Campus is good. I was the biggest Campus defender for years. You have no idea. I was the biggest Campus defender for years. And then all of a sudden it fucking blew up on TikTok. If I had to choose. You still gave it an 8, so like it can't be that bad. As I said, I'd put I Stand Corrected in my like favorite track. Like I'd probably switch I Stand Corrected for Blake's Got a New Face, and that would be my favorite tracks list. But I totally get it if it wasn't your cup of tea. 89 out of 100. Let's go. Let's go. Would you believe me, CD, if I told you? Self-Titled is my least favorite Vampire Weekend album. And yet I'd still probably, I'd probably rate it similar to you. It is, yeah. And again, personal mileage may totally vary on those albums. And I adore Self-Titled. But God, why is this? I know, right? The one that I think is probably the most divisive in their catalog is Father of the Bride, because that one they went like a folky, bluegrassy country direction in it, and it was a very big switch up in their sound. It is very different from basically anything they had made before that point. It's also perhaps a little long comparative. Like, it's a double album, so it's like 18 songs. First off, and I'd say it maybe doesn't need all of that runtime, but there's enough truly awesome songs on that album. Like, I'd say it's less consistent, maybe. Well, yeah, I'd say it's maybe a touch less consistent than Self-Titled, but it kind of makes up for that by just having some, like, it has some really unique and interesting ideas, and it just, some of those songs go are just so, like, pretty and beautiful on Father of the Bride. All of the duets with Danielle Haim, oh my god, they're all so good. And then you got Harmony Hall, This Life, Unbearably White. Oh god. And then Flower Moon. Oh god, that album's good. But yeah, I think if you disagree with me on any Vampire Weekend album, it will probably be Father of the Bride. Most likely. But again, given how high you've rated the Self-Titled, there's a chance that you don't get quite as much mileage quite as much mileage as me on some of their other earlier albums, but personally, I think by a hair, Self-Titled is my least favorite. And again, I'd still put it like A+ to S tier, so it's like it's hard to even say that it's my least favorite Vampire Weekend album, because it's still like up there among some of my favorite albums of all time, but like all right, you get the point. I'll stop geeking out. We are going to make up the time. We're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna have Mirabelle do Super Sparkle Heal, because this thing's weak to Rock, I think. So we're gonna go. Do look forward to listening to them all. I guess this is the brand. Yes! Yes, CD. Guess we'll go Rock. Nice. Oh, fucking hell. Turn it up. We're gonna go with... Oh, shit. Odile can't do that again, can they? Fuck. Alright. Whatever. I should have done Bow there. That's alright. And we can't do Super Sparkle Heal anymore, which is unfortunate. So that thing, it's weak to Rock, so I guess we'll just use around Rondo real quick. Ooh, critical. Nice. And then we can use Kaboom for the new first week of my new campus. All right. I like the idea. Or you could listen to it for the first time in December, because the very first line on the album has the word December in it. That's a really long time to wait to listen to Contra, but might be worth it for the joke alone. I guess we'll do Knife to meet you here. And we can still no Rock. Paper's not gonna do much, but it's not like I have any other. Oh wait, no, we do have Scissors, I guess. We can use Scissors. There we go. Wait till you're on your deathbed to listen. That's actually a peak joke right there. I fucking love that. Oh, CD, I actually wanted to say something real quick, because if you remember from a few weeks ago, I said something to the effect of I often put on My Chemical Romance or Radiohead or 9 Inch Nails when I've got when I've had a bad day and I need to let it all out in the car on the way home. At which point you very rightfully said, "Oh my god, those are all my favorite bands," and you of course, as you do. But I wanted to say something real quick about specifically the Black Parade. Because I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, you know what? I don't do that with the Black Parade. The Black Parade is not the album I put on when I'm feeling like I need to work through something. Because I actually find the Black Parade to be a kind of hopeful album in the end. I listen to the Black Parade when I want to feel better. Do you know what I mean? I listen to their first two albums when I want to. I listen to Bullets and why can't I remember what it's called? Literally, why am I struggling so much? 3 Cheers, there we go. I listen to those two albums when I feel like I need to work through some emotions. But I listen to the Black Parade when I'm ready to feel better, if that makes sense. And then I listen to Killjoys when I want to pump myself up. That album's a rocker. That one's good for getting your blood pumping. So yeah, I guess my point there is I actually feel like, in spite of the subject matter, oh my god. Fuck them for putting Age Alliance on top, because I would have text skipped right into that if I hadn't if I hadn't locked in there for a second. Yeah, I think in the end, the Black Parade is maybe a bit hopeful, even though it might not seem that way to begin with. And this is, because I've gone all the way with this, I'm just gonna get a touch more of this flavor text real quick. Just like famous last words, the way that brings it to a close, like chef's kiss, really. Speaking of the Black Parade, there is, you'll probably know what I'm talking about the second this becomes relevant. There is a character in Persona 3 Reload who we haven't really met yet, but they have been introduced, who every time I think about, I strongly associate this character with the Black Parade. And you will probably understand what I mean by that when you get to know this character more. But there is a character in Persona 3 Reload that I very strongly associate with that album. I'm not gonna say any more than that right now, CD. You'll see when we get there. Just some good old basic rock, paper, scissors. Makes sense. I think this one is heavily lauded. Yes, CD. You all nod. It makes sense. Some very big rocks. 2 of them seem to be missing. Could they be for various traps in the house? Perhaps ones we've already encountered. You wonder where the carving tools went. Oh, interesting. Beware of rock. I love it. I truly do love it. Beware of rock. Honestly. Succinct, to the point. Ooh. Have you never seen a lock like this before, Sith? It's a special kind of Vogardian lock, instead of a key. Oh, wait, hold on. So, the only problem now is that we haven't leveled Mirabelle up, which means we don't have the skill that we wanted. It hasn't been a huge issue so far, but it probably will be. Leo, before I forget, I need your help with an assignment. Totally forgot to bring it up. I need you for real, for real. I'm curious, what could it be for? Anxiety ticks. Oh, I see how they whatchamaffucking call it? What do they call it? How they prime you for that one. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll work. Are you fucking serious? Already? What do these things be to? Paper. Let's see, we can use, honestly, your turn. Hello, Orca. How's it going? I think I might know where you're going with this, CD. Oh, started the Minecraft server? Nice. Love to hear it. Alright, before we fight the boss, I should definitely grind up Mirabelle a little bit. We'll probably just go in and out of this room until she gets that skill. And we were only 2 people on it right now coming back for the ancient city. Ooh. No! No! Oh, rest in peace. Have the most nothing burger lyrics? CD, I fear you may be missing the point of the assignment. I had to stop the server because apparently I was flying around in Mach speed and blowing everything up with TNT. I'm desperate. I recommended you a couple already. Look at Wesley's Theory, Kendrick Lamar. If you, I promise you, there's so much meaning in that song. I promise you. Even if it doesn't look like it at first, I promise you. Server OP and started destroying? Oh. It got hacked? That's insane! Are you talking about Wesley's Theory or just rap songs in general? For free, more specifically, but Wesley's Theory to an extent as well. Okay. I'm gonna maybe do, which I never reviewed, I just realized. Hold on, turn it up. How do we want to do this? Who has paper? Who has paper? Mirabelle has paper. Craft. Artsy sound first. Craft, your turn. We'll use it on hold on. And paper. There we go. So first off, in regards to Wesley's Theory, real quick, I know what you mean when you say it's about bitches and hoes or whatever. Wait. Oh shit. Okay, we got lovely moving curse. All right, sweet. I hear that complaint about rap a lot, and I do understand where people are coming from with that comment. However, because I used to think that myself. Because I used to think that about myself. Think that myself with the whole bitches and hoes thing. I have noticed, having listened to more rap music lately, at the very least, the word bitch in rap music, I don't think it has this as negative of an association as we tend to think of it in standard American English. I'm curious, and I have no evidence necessarily to back this up. I don't have research papers. It's just something I'm curious about, and I might look into it more later. I'm curious if the word bitch in African American English has a less negative connotation, because the way I hear it being used in rap songs tends to be a bit more neutral, if not positive. Furthermore, on Wesley's theory, if it doesn't click for you, I get it, I understand. For free interlude, why? Because it's so fucking funny. If your complaints are purely from, I definitely wouldn't call it positive. You don't call it positive in standard American English. How much rap music have you listened to? Because I'm talking about what is essentially a different register of English here. Some would go as far as to call it a different dialect of English. Stuff that runs in the radio? Okay, I don't know. I just, perhaps I'm reading into it too much. Positive would imply it, I think I have heard it used in a more positive context, like that, Orca. I don't think it is being used purely negatively. In fact, if I would hazard to guess, I'd say it's being used more neutrally. Like, it can be good or bad depending on the circumstance. Though, who knows? Again, I am not an expert on this. I don't really know a ton about the intricacies of African American English. But, and this is something they make a very big point of when they teach you linguistics, African American English is a rule-governed, or it is a rule-governed dialect of English. It is not broken English. It is not in any way inferior to standard American English. It is simply another dialect of English with its own internal rules and structures that may seem different than what a standard American English speaker is used to, but it is a valid dialect in and of itself. Or register. They just, like, it's kind of a meaningless distinction in a sense, but or not meaningless so much as there's no real way. It exists sort of on a continuum, and it's hard to make a distinction. Are you saying you don't like the by the way, on For Free, are you saying you don't like, because I really enjoy how the vocal, like, setting aside the actual contents of the words that Kendrick is saying, setting that aside, I think the way he uses his voice as an instrument in that song is really fucking cool. Setting aside the actual content of the lyrics for a second, is your complaint, do you not like his delivery, or is it just the words you're complaining about? Why did I feel like I fucked up. I think I passed off to the wrong person. I'm losing focus so bad right now. Both, maybe? Okay. I don't think we really need to do a ton more grinding now that Mirabelle has that skill, so let's actually... I was originally intending to just do this and go fight the boss now, so let's go do that. And to be honest, CD, given the little blunder earlier, I think I probably won't be able to go more than one floor tonight. I fear. Woo! Everyone was healed. Save progress. You close your eyes. Oh, I could have just done that up here. What the frick was I doing? I did not need to go back. Okay. Everyone looks at you. I don't know. If the language bothers you, that's totally up to you. I certainly understand where you're coming from with it, but can you think of a rap song with similar lyrics to Say Hope by Vampire Weekend? That's a big ask. Let me think real quick. You know, hold on, CD. Hold on. This is another Kendrick song. This one could work. This one could work. I will say this, like, I know you personally, like, I like it will have the N-word in it. Basically most rap songs I've heard will. So if that's a deal breaker, I'm not sure I can recommend anything to you, but I'm going to give you this song. It is called I by Kendrick Lamar. It's another Kendrick song. If you are trying to compare something to Hope, I think it might work. It's not the same message as Hope by any stretch of the imagination, but I think you'll just have to listen to it. I promise there's something more lurking under the surface there. Even if it doesn't look like it initially. And I would say the same thing about Wesley's Theory and For Free as well. Those are not meaningless songs by any stretch of the imagination. And I recommended For Free to you pretty much expecting the reaction that you gave me, which is the instrumental's very cool, but you couldn't quite get behind the lyrics, or rather more than couldn't quite get behind. But I promise there is meaning to both of those songs. But if you're looking for something, I think I by Kendrick Lamar is a little less aggressive or it has a little less anger and aggression to it than some of those songs, and as a result, it ends up being a little bit more. It might end up being a little bit of an easier pill for you to swallow, if that makes any sense. Abatement attacks. Okay, so we've got a paper and a rock. Let's go craft, make up the time. Craft, pretty buffy friend. Craft, should we do so weak or come on? Let's go so weak. Wait. Okay. And then Odile. Let's use slow. So those are single targets. A lot of the debuffs are single target. Oh shit, the S. Mirabelle will go out and Lovely Moving Curse. Glad we got that. Isabeau will come out and we'll be able to use, honestly, none of these. So what we're actually going to do is do a your turn on Siffrin. And then Siffrin will be able to come out with this one. Okay. You feel weaker. What the shit? Let's go Skizzers. We're gonna go Jolly Rondo. Okay. Craft your turn. We are gonna guard here so we can get a scissors off. Abatement's gonna attack. We're gonna resist. Okay. Guard. And then we're gonna go attack. It should get us this. Nice. Oh shit! We got one! Yes! What the shit? Well, it wasn't on screen for long. I guess we'll go hit it with this again. Craft. Ooh, boost allies' defense. I think that's a good idea. Statement cries out. Son of a fucking bitch. Not again. Craft. We still need one more turn for scissors to come back. Craft. Can we do anything else? No, we're gonna guard, I think. Probably my best opinion right now, and I haven't found anything. If I haven't found anything... Alright, Swick. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. How long do we have to fucking wait before I can get this thing back? One more turn. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay. That's fine, actually. Shit. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. God, I guess we're gonna attack again. Do we wanna... Ooh, hold on. Lovely moving curse. Odal time. Craft. We can use scissors. Okay. Oh, there's always Sunday. Oops. Oops. Come on. Good thing Isabeau's such a tank. Okay, this should do the trick. Nice. Buy one, get one 3. Yay, everyone leveled up. Nice. We won. Alright. One last floor to go. Wait, there's actually only one more floor? It's a 3-floor structure?
This room feels safe too, doesn't it?
Big time? Maybe not. You might still have a lot to... Okay, never mind.
What was that?
It was my tummy. Sorry.
That was so loud. How hungry are you for it to be this loud?
I don't get this swole by skipping meals. Ugh. Anyway, let's take a break for now. Okay, so we decided to set up a whitelist, though that probably won't help much considering it doesn't verify names. Because we try to allow pirated versions, and we'll de-op ourselves when we log out and create a backup. Oh, wow. You are having to go through the rigmarole on this one. Bon, how much longer until the snacks are done?
5 minutes!
Okay, take your time. But seriously, pick up the fucking pace! Hey, everyone. Hey. So, we haven't brought it up yet, so, I have a question.
A secret adult conversation for adults, no kids allowed?
Do you not want Bonyface to hear? Yeah. If we're sure they won't hear, then yeah. Say at a normal volume.
Boney forgot to tie their shoe.
That was dangerous. You give a thumbs up. It's like only my items got deleted and the base of the other guy. So we did some minimal repairs and I got some... Okay. Oh, gems, they actually did forget. Someone better tell them later. Good. Okay. So, if any of you bites the dust, what should we do with your body? Haha. What?
Yikes.
I'm sorry to ask. I know it's not the best moment, but Most of us have different beliefs, don't we? So, well, in case, change forbid, one of us dies today and the others are able to honor your body, how should we do it? Like, Madame Odile, is there a Gabwan way, or? No, it's a valid concern. Well, in Kabwe, you'd burn the body and take the ashes to a gem maker to transform them into a diamond, but that won't be easily feasible, will it?
You change into a diamond?
Hardcore. But if that's not doable, you can donate my body to any house in Vogard. If Vogard is saved, I'm sure they'd have use for a body of a savior.
Well, the House of Change recommends burying your body under a tree so a body can nurture the nature around it. Be part of change and all that. Is that the same for you, Isabeau?
I mean, I'd be dead, right? So I don't really care that much about later. And for, well, Boney, what should...
We won't allow Boney to die.
Over our dead bodies. Even if we're about to die, there are ways to use craft to make sure Boney will survive. So, no matter what, you all nod. That's something you all agree with.
What about you, Siffrin?
Will there even be a time this will apply to you? You won't die for good, so it doesn't matter. But I kind of like throw my ashes into the sky. Boney is the person in upper left. They're cooking snacks right now. Their name is actually Bonnie, but I refuse to pronounce it correctly.
I love myself.
By the way, CD, the reason I recommended I to you in the context of this, paper, is because the song is about self-love, basically. Which I think is fairly obvious from just an initial listen to it. It's a song about growing up in a place where self-love and self-respect isn't encouraged. No, not the person with the bow. You haven't seen their avatar in a second. Self-loaf. Yes. But it's about, specifically, Kendrick Lamar grew up in the ghettos in Compton, I think it was. And so it's about growing up in a place that encourages putting up a tough exterior, not allowing yourself to be kind to yourself, and and growing up in an environment like that and saying, no, self-love is important, self-respect is important, being kind to yourself is important. At least that's what I got out of the song. So I think it's it's simple, it's powerful, it really, really hits home, especially when you know the circumstances that Kendrick grew up in. Not to like, I guess, what's the word for it? Like, not to over, like not to be overly pitying or anything like that, but I think it's a very, especially given the place it's coming from, it's a very poignant and powerful message. It's because it really, at the core of that song, it is about self-love, I think, which I really respect what that song is trying to get across. So that's why I recommended it to you, especially given the context of what it sounds like you're trying to go for with this paper. So I do encourage you, even if, like, there are parts of the language that's used in that song that you're not as big of a fan of, or you find a little off-putting, just look into it a little bit further, because I think it has something very, very poignant and powerful to say. So, a CD's writing a paper. I think the prompt was something like, compare the lyrics of a song from a genre you do like and a song from a genre you don't like, was the idea. Anyways,
throw my ashes into the sky. Oh, this is new to me. Is it perhaps common where you come from? Who knows? Sorry for asking. Hey, are you done talking? Because it's next time, baby!
Oh, it's a serious business next time. I'm listening.
Snack time is always serious business, dummy. Today I have, some Madeleines!
Madeleines, thank you for making some bony face.
I also have pineapple slices.
Every so often, Boney sounds like Steven from Steven Universe.
They have some sugar in them.
Just plain pineapple slices?
With sugar. And pineapple's good, you know.
It is. It's just not very exciting is all.
Exciting? You want exciting? Then eat this. Fish head! Fish head?
Fish head!
Why a fish head? Fish heads are yummy and the textures are different and good.
Are they?
They are.
Okay.
So which snack do you guys want?
You'd like. I feel like Siffrin would go for pineapple. I'd probably pick the Madeleines here. As much as I do love fish, I'm not sure I'd be quite ready to try fish head just off the cuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love fish. I'm always open to trying new things. But, like, as a snack, I think I'd probably steer away from fish head, if that makes sense. I personally would probably pick the Madeleines in this case, but I feel like Siffrin would pick the pineapple. So we're going to go with pineapple.
Wait, you like pineapples too? I didn't know. Pineapples are one of my 3 favorite fruits. Sounds like you have good taste sometimes, friend.
Buddy hands you the snack. You bite into it, chewing on the fruit. Tastes spicy. Best idea you've ever had. Snack on some Is he fucking allergic to pineapple? Fuck, that's funny. Fuck, that's so funny. You're allergic to pineapples. Didn't Loop say you were allergic to pineapples? Loop was right? You're allergic? What? Loop is gonna have a field day with this one. That pineapple's pretty good, though. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Like, I'm genuinely not even mad about that. That was so funny. Apparently the bot that hacked me deleted my items, killed myself to simply respawn in my home base. Attempted to spawn up the... Oh my goodness. My respawn point was at another person's base. Well played, Orca. Well fucking played. Anywho. So funny, because you and Boa both picked pineapples. Like, I didn't even have to do anything. 11% of the bit working twice, and it totally did. I don't know why. Siffrin just seemed like the kind of guy to like pineapples. That's literally the only reason I did it. Taste spicy is insane. Fucking shit. I got an achievement out of that. I'm honestly so happy with this. But yeah, as much as I actually wanted to make it through more floors today, I think we're gonna have to stop there. I do quite apologize, CD. I did actually intend to get further into the game tonight. It's pretty much just the reset that really killed the momentum. At least I can make tomorrow's meme about this. You're so right. What's a scuffed stream if not more meme material? Speaking of future streams, though, or the future in general, number one, let's go through stream schedule one more time real quick. There will be a Persona 3 Reload stream on Sunday. There will hopefully be a D&D stream on Monday, but we might need to take an extra week to prep some stuff, so keep that in mind. I believe Celeste should be on Tuesday this week. I actually do want to try and move it to Tuesday. Sorry it didn't happen last week. I'm going to do my best this week. Though I will admit, I do have an exam on Wednesday, so worst case scenario, if I need to study for that exam, I gotta study for that exam, and I might have to try and postpone it again. I will let you guys know as soon as I know for sure on that. I do apologize. I know stream schedule's been very inconsistent lately, but it's just mid-semester. Like, it's midterm time, mid-semester. Its streams are going to be a bit weird. And then In Stars and Time will once again be next Friday. And there will most likely be another Persona stream that Sunday as well. So that's about all I have stream schedule-wise. And to be honest, I don't really have any other announcements, so we can probably just bring things to a close there. This was a good one. This was a really fun one. Other than the reset that we had to do. But I feel like we had a good conversation in between the reset. I feel like we had a good conversation. We were talking about Vampire Weekend. Talking about CD's project. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. I do honestly hope you end up choosing I for your project, CD. I think that would be a really fun comparison to try and make. Maybe that's just me. At this point, I think probably... Are there any genres I actually dislike? I think the genre I like the least number of songs from is country, but, like, I don't know. I still like songs from that. I still like songs from that genre. Like, Hippocampus has written a few country songs. If you want songs from a genre you dislike, you could try some of the Hippocampus country songs. I know Priest really likes them. Your personal mileage may vary. They had an EP that they did a while ago called Wasteland. That was yeah, it's a lot more country oriented. And they haven't gone like full country in their full releases, but they've got a little bit more influence from country music on Flood than they have in the past. Like, there's a song on Flood called Corduroy. It's not a country song by any means, but it uses a very like twangy country harmonica in the bridge, which is kind of cool. And they played that song in concert, and they played the harmonica in concert. It was really cool. Yeah, if you want like full-on country song CD that you could listen to for this project from Hippocampus, your best bet is, let me pull up Wasteland real quick. Wasteland. Your best bet is either Honeysuckle or Kick in the Teeth. Kick in the Teeth is like, also Moonshine maybe as well. I know Priest really likes Moonshine. Oddly enough, Yippee-Ki-Yay, which, by the way, is my favorite song off of Wasteland, and you should listen to Yippee-Ki-Yay regardless of whether or not you listen to anything else, is probably the least country-sounding of any song on the album, even if, like, the lyrics reference country cultural elements. But you're probably, if you want to listen to a country song by Hippocampus, that might work for your project. Honeysuckle or Kick in the Teeth is gonna be a good pick. Personally, I really love Honeysuckle. If you're looking for something, but those would be some other good options as well. So there's my recommendations for you, CD, as someone who doesn't hate any music genres. That sounds so pompous when I say it out loud. I mean, I'm of course susceptible to bias as much as anyone else, and I will fully admit that I think I probably like the smallest percentage of country songs out of any other like genre I listen to. But there are still some really fun ones that I like. And Hippocampus did a pretty good job writing country songs, so fucking awesome. Anyways, basically, honestly, CD, almost anything other than Yippee-Ki-Yay off of Wasteland might be good if you want to compare to a country song. So yeah, go for it. And then as well, I by Kendrick Lamar would be a good pick as well. I think for your specifically, I would be a really good pick for your project. I think so. Keep those opinions in mind. Feel free to disregard them entirely if you come up with a better idea, though. And just in general, good luck on that project, CD. I'll look into it. No, CD. I guess I'll look into it. Alright, but that's gonna do it from me for tonight. So thanks everyone for sticking around and joining. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Still, the fuck are you talking about? Nice. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Very much enjoying In Stars and Time still, even in spite of our little kerfuffle. This will not be the... I really need to figure out how to unbind that key. I really gotta figure that out. Like, so fucking fast. Because this game should not be full reloading whenever I hit that key. There should be more protection in place against that. That said, I think I will go ahead and call it a day. So, thank you all so much for watching. We had CD. We had Orca. We had Pumpkin for like 2 messages. We had, I think VR showed up for a little bit earlier. And we had Squidler and Azeweeb for a little bit as well. Did VR show up? I think VR showed up. Oh well. Oh, and Vanity. How could I forget? Thank you, Vanity. So, thank you all so much for dropping in tonight. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. If I didn't mention you, appreciate you as well. And if you were looking, same goes to you. And I will see you all next time. Ciao!